Salutations! This is Winterwolf88 bringing you another Let's Play, this time of a Blizzard classic known only as Diablo 2. And yes, I even have the silly expansion pack by Gummit so we can blow up Mount Ariat later on. Ooh, spoilers! Anyhow, this is actually a fairly decent RPG that was released probably a good 10 or 11 years ago. So you can only guess that a lot of us Diablo fans have been kind of waiting quite some time for this to come out. But anyways, I am going to do this, and actually I'm doing it because I'm trying to convince someone very dear to me to play the game. So we can go and kill evil together and all that cheery jazz. Anyways, I already have a pre-created character. However, I'm going to go ahead and start again this time because I'm only, 2 levels as a sorceress? So let's go ahead and create a new character here because I was just trying to get myself back into the game. With the original Diablo 2, there were only 5 character classes. However, the expansion does add the Assassin and the Druid, and they're awesome. But I think I am going to go with the Sorceress again because she's my favorite class. I do love freezing my enemies and turning them into little shish kebabs and ice and all that jazz. So, anyhow, we do have other classes though available to us. We have the Amazon, the Assassin, the Necromancer. Ooh, he needs to see the light of day. The Barbarian, he eats small children. The Paladin must spend lots of time shining his armor. The Druid, he's my second favorite class because he has wolfies. And the Sorceress, who fights evil in a skirt. Well, anyhow, I'm actually going to go ahead and select the Sorceress as she is my favorite character class here. So I'm going to go ahead and call myself Winter Wolf, as I'm terribly original. So let's go ahead and select her, yeah? And,
Good.
Alrighty, so here we are in the Rogue Encampment, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to Vareve here.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lut Gholein before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Oh yes, so if I'm still alive, you'll take me with you. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's go talk to, that's the happy, cheery person who distressed me. Oh, happy, cheery sorceress lady. We'll talk to her.
Greetings, young sorceress. It is good to see more of your kind at work in the world these dark days. In my opinion, the world needs more women to fight against the Great Shadow. But I am forgetting my manners. I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us, from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the Sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Okie dokie then. Well, apparently we have to go find ourselves the Den of Evil. So let's see what she has to offer. That way it'll give us a quick glance at her equipment here as well. I'm, your stereotypical newbie with hardly anything. So I have a short staff. Yay! I can bludgeon people to death. That builds character, I'm sure. And other than that, I have 1 scroll of identify and 1 down portal. So with that, knowing that I finally have a quest, and I've been sitting through dialogue for a while, I'm gonna hit the quest log. Look for the den in the wilderness outside the rogues' camp. Good for us. Map. Map is awesome. Map says go this way. So let's go kill some stuff before we get trapped in more dialogue in the blood
Evil
more.
beware.
Oh yes, evil beware. Beware evil. Mushrooms. Yay! Thingies to kill. Well, I'm sure it builds character to be bludgeoned. Ugh. Rightyo. Ugh. Well, we're just gonna continue on our merry way and look for the cave that houses the Den of Evil. So that way, we can do our little task and earn the respect of the rogues and overall be happy, I suppose, if beating things to death with a staff counts as being happy. Ooh, flambe. Oh, it's another shrine with the same property. Oh, that was lovely. So, basically, this game entails a lot of running around, killing things, completing quests. Surprisingly, it is pretty much fully voice dialogue. So for an older game, that's actually saying quite a bit, and the voice actors are quite good, actually. And if you've ever played Minecraft and pay attention to the screen, the splash screen, I suppose, it sits there and says, "Say a while and listen." That comes from this game. That comes from Decker Kane, because he's awesome, and I gained a level. 2 to strength, 2 to energy, 1 to vitality. And let's actually learn a skill that isn't dependent on my staff. Actually, I'm gonna put 1 skill in warmth for now, so I can actually, well, my mana will recover a little bit better. And, well, might as well cover it here while I'm waiting. We have fire spells, lightning, and cold. I prefer to use cold, however, I will invest in static